Again, on the short term, very sharp at the beginning, and then it has choppy at the end, but it also has 4 consecutive lows, basically testing the low of the node. That was made into a spike or wick out of the bottom of the node. Big stop grabber there. And they still are finding chasers, so they'll continue doing stop grabbers until the chasers are dried up. They're trying to dry them up right now. The institutions have set their algorithms to aggressive stop hunting. Juicy. Aggressive stop hunting activated. It's all about keeping control. Look at this. And this end bit down here. That was this aggressive stop hunting. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, 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 sell. That's my short term. It's all about keeping control. Every little last bit of that movement past the 261 has been a battle for liquidity to get back to it. Like I said, there will be some liquidity at the 261 when we see it again. Now, of course, it'll be on the other side of the break of the yellow, and we can't make it to this level without breaking these lines. Can't. It's physically impossible. This is the door that has to be opened to get to that target and beyond, which of course could be even higher. I expect it to be higher, ultimately. The initial movement doesn't have to break the 261, but ultimately it gets through it. As I said, the whole move gets taken back. I don't care how difficult it is, but in time it happens. And not too long of a time. And that's all that matters. Is they're going for difficulty not by it taking time, but by them grinding people out, by them making people lose control, by them ploying on the fact that they can't handle consolidations, that they can't take new lows, they don't protect the trades when they're in them. Those things are the things they're after people for today. There's a lot to learn about days like today, because the biggest players with all the money, they don't want you in today. They want you gone. Negative response could be on the table here too, to test the highs. And these candles are huge, by the way. You know, we've just come off of a 20-point ATR. We're sitting at 12 right now. So that was a 10-point move. Just to get back to that high right there was 10 fucking points, which is insane. I mean, I took it, but it's just a small little 10-point grabber. Just gave it again. I mean, there is a B point that's a little bit lower. It's probably like 75% chance we'll get to it. It's a 5-wave move right now. It's a shitty one, but it's still a 5-wave move. And they're my least favorite ones to happen from the bottom like that. Like, I like the 5-wave moves that make the lows, but not the ones that come from them. Like this going down, no. But if it made the high, it's a different story. But this one's not making no high. If you think there's a high down here, you got it twisted. Like, what they give people today and the prices they've given are not prices that I think the institutions are going to write home about. But they're still holding from the extremes, from this major move right here. Or unless you don't think that's them. And I mean, when they just come down to the 4th wave and it's a big move like that, and everyone gets their knickers in a twist about it, they're laughing at everyone. Because what it does is it makes people sell their long trades, and it makes people short, and they're all going to be wrong by the end of it. That's the funny part. It sets them up for failure. And we did have a negative response. And this was it. Amazing movement. Oh my goodness. It's still been hard. It's literally like the same kind of situation again. But this is what I've done. So I shorted it back to that point, like I said. And then went long here, went long here, went long here, like grabbed all those lows, sold them all for the profit up there, keeping it tight, making sure, you know, keep that control. Now they might short squeeze people through the gap, you gotta be careful. At the end of the day, this is the first time that we've managed to really test this since we started this node at the bottom. But undeniably, we have a giant node here. Short squeeze. See, a lot of people think it's going to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and they want it to go back again, and it just keeps going forth. It's like, oh no. It's all for the people, because they don't understand they should have been holding from before. And we're buying at a spot that's above the 38. You know, it's not even halfway. Halfway is bad because it's the middle. This is worse. Doesn't mean it doesn't work though, but it's just harder to fight for it because it's for people that they value something that is worth less. and therefore they are treated badly. That's the irony. But it makes sense though. Like, what do you think? You're gonna get the prize of being in from the low when you're not? I'm like, no, you gotta work for it now, and that's what you get for not holding from the extreme, because that's the free ticket from not having to work, is being in from a long time ago. The institutions know all about that.